remember that night I left? That was a long time ago. We drank together, and you told me you would move heaven and earth for your amigo. Well, I'm asking you to now. Heaven and earth? Like in the movie? What? That's Don Hidalgo's toast in De La Cruz's movie El Camino a Casa. I'm talking about my real life, Miguel. No, no, it's there. Look. Never were truer words spoken. This calls for a toast to our friendship. I would move heaven and earth for you, amigo. But in the movie, Don Hidalgo poisons the drink. Salud! Poison! That night, Ernesto, the night I left. We'd been performing on the road for months. I got homesick, and I packed up my songs. You want to give up now, when we're this close to reaching our dream? This was your dream. You'll manage. I can't do this without your songs, Hector. I'm going home, Ernesto. Hate me if you want, but my mind is made up. Oh, I could never hate you. If you must go, then I'm sending you up with a toast. To our friendship, I would move heaven and earth for you, mi amigo. Salud. You walked me to the train station. But I felt a pain in my stomach. I thought it must have been something I ate. Perhaps it was that chorizo, my friend. Or something I drank. I woke up dead. You poisoned me. You're confusing movies with reality, Hector. All this time, I thought it was just bad luck. I never thought that you might... That you... How could you? Hector, security, security! You took everything away from me! You rat! Have him taken care of. He is not well. I just wanted to go back home! No! No! I apologize. Where were we? You were going to give me your blessing? Yes, Miguel, my reputation, it is very important to me. I would hate to have you think that you murdered Hector for his songs. You don't think that, do you? I... No. Everyone knows that you're the good guy. Papa Ernesto, my blessing? Security! Take care of Miguel. He'll be extending his stay. What? What? But I'm your family! And Hector was my best friend.
Dang, that is some harsh reality right there. Best friend,
Dang!
family. Doesn't matter to me. If I want what I want, I get what I want. You die! And that's that.
Die! Die!
Poisoned. Or
Die!
on a chorizo. That's how
He
you
choked
die.
on chorizo!
Man, those guys were jerks.
They were. See, this is why I hate musicians.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That, episode 124. If you don't know who we are, we've got Joanna in this corner.
Woohoo! Hey, hey.
We've got KT in this corner.
No music!
And I'm Ileana, your host, and we are not siblings, but kind of siblings. You know, same.
Sort of.
We are family
We're
in the
family.
eyes
Family.
of the Lord.
Familia.
Thank you. Yes.
Who have a love for all things nerdy, video games, movies, TV shows, all things of that sort, and decide to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So, welcome! We've got quite a show for you guys tonight. However, if you are not subscribed to the Bump That podcast, please hit that subscribe button now, and if you enjoy the episode, hit that like button and leave some comments. I love to read the comments that you guys leave for us, and there were some from last week's episode that I want to pull up right now that made me laugh and chuckle because of what we talked about.
She told me that she peed herself.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. But Katie's Disney's I Wish You Were Dead episode and her chunk that we went over. Oh my gosh, that was so flipping funny. And here are some comments that, you know, would have along with that. This game had me cracking. Where do you guys come up with these things? Katie, would you like to enlighten us?
I'll tell you exactly where I get all of my ideas. They come straight from my butt.
Ew, put them back.
I have no thought process. It's literally, what am I thinking about today? Death.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it is.
Yeah, she really wanted to see all those Toy Story characters murder everyone, and that's what we got.
Murder.
And speaking of them, BizUtopia 6781 said, I want to see a film where Toy Story characters have to pick each other off one by one. It would be a fluff-orama. Andy's mom would scream, Andy's sister would cry, and the last toy standing has to be the one to murder Andy. Happy Halloween, and then they use witches, but not with a W.
Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
See, I'd be good for that. That could go on Disney Plus, right?
That sounds like the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie.
Blood and Honey.
the spin-off horror film.
Joanna, have I told you about that movie?
The Winnie the Pooh one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
This is a real movie. It's called Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Me, Fidel, and Wesley saw it at our home.
Go figure.
Last year, I guess. It's been a whole year, I think, right, Ileana?
Since that movie?
Since we watched it, or since it came out now.
Blood and Honey? No.
I think we're due for an anniversary special.
I'm gonna look
screening. It up. As Ileana's
it
looking
has
that
a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
3 total.
3.
So what it is that Christopher Robin left the 100-acre wood, and he promised to come back, but he was in charge of feeding the animals. Eeyore, rabbit, piglet, owl. He usually fed them, so they didn't know how to feed themselves. And so they went savage and they ate rabbit and Eeyore. They ate Eeyore first. and then they realized what they had done. And so they became savage and very much back to their animalistic ways.
Well, they were revengeant against.
Yeah, they wanted revenge
Robin.
Because he abandoned them, and they took revenge on any human that came into the 100-acre wood, and they swore to never speak again.
Did they have like chainsaws or something like?
Oh, the first person they beat up Christopher. No. Let's see. Christopher Robin eventually came back with his now fiance to the 100-acre wood, and they destroyed the fiance.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and they kept Christopher Robin alive to torture.
Oh,
and then these college girls later on decided to go to a cabin in the 100-acre woods and have a weekend. And they abandoned their cell phones because no technology on girls' weekend.
Everyone put them in the basket. We're going to lock them up, everybody. Come on.
And so magically, one of them says that, oh, I brought a gun just in case. And they're like, what? Why do you have a gun? But so
you never
Winnie
know
the Pooh,
in these parts.
You just don't. And Winnie the Pooh, he starts attacking them and picking them off one by one. And the main girl, she's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get to my gun. Where did I put it? They've not even been there an entire day. They've not been there an entire day. She's like, where is it? And she finally pulls it out, and it's this big old, whoo, like, it's a like screaming eagle pistol. It's enormous, and she's like, whoa.
What do I do with this thing?
And then I don't think they ever shoot them. They never shoot them, if I remember correctly. In the end, everyone dies. Literally everyone dies. Christopher Robin dies. And Piglet dies.
Oh, not Piglet.
Piglet died. He needed to die. But Winnie the Pooh escapes barely.
Get it? Barely.
Oh. that is the tale.
Yeah.
There was one part that I did have to look away because it was I was like, I can't do that. Everything else I was good with, but that was a little much when a gal was put into a wood chipper.
Ew.
Yeah, that one was a little much.
That's gross.
I was wondering how they shot it.
I'm looking at some of the images from the movie, and this is terrifying. Like, what the heck?
Yikes.
Why did you watch this?
So, actually, Katie, this movie
Blood
came
and
out.
honey.
This movie came out February 15th of this year.
Oh, so it hasn't been a full year
Hasn't
yet.
even been a year. That was a couple days before my wedding, which is crazy to think about. Oh, but this image of
Mazel
Pooh
tov.
is terrifying.
The way that his mouth moves, like his snout, it's really
Gross.
off-putting. It's
Oh,
very
I bet.
off-putting.
It's horrible.
That's disgusting.
Ugh.
And the way that he eats honey, it's like,
Ew.
ugh.
Goopy. A goopy
Yeah.
mess. So yeah, there's that one. But anyways, I forgot, I failed to mention that Brian's not here and why he's not here. I was just
Wait,
like,
who? Brian?
yeah, Joanna, better than Brian right now, okay?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Brian is, wait, Joanna, you tell us where he's at.
He is at rehearsal for his play that he's doing. I think his show starts this week on Friday and runs this weekend into next. So he has been busy doing that, going to rehearsal every night, and he's not here. So I'm here.
Yay!
Does he still have that fun mustache?
Yes, but he grew in the facial hair, so it kind of evens out, thank God. But tomorrow night, probably, he's going to shave it all off besides the mustache, and I cannot stand it. Sorry. There's just some people that can rock it. There's a very small percentage of men that can do that.
Yeah.
He's not one of them. I love him. I love him, but...
I told him he looked like some kind of bartender from the 1930s. Hey, boy, you looking for a good time in the drink? You need something to wet your whistle?
Oh my gosh.
So there's two things that I don't care for is on Brian, a clean shaven face and a mustache, and he did both of them at one time. So.
And you're like, pardon? Excuse me, things are not right now, okay?
Yeah.
You need to
Fix your
fix
face.
something.
Or
Yeah.
in Ella's words, what did you do?
Dang, so
gosh.
honest. And
The
Brian's
honesty
like,
of a child.
oh, gee, thanks. I love to walk into a room and hear that happen.
No. So, yeah. After
So-
this play, I'll go back to normal.
Yeah, so we miss Brian tonight, but we're happy to have Joanna because it's ladies' night. Right.
Ow, ow.
So it'll be a good time. Speaking of mustaches, Travis Kelce has a mustache.
Ow,
And
ow.
he is hot thing right now because a little Miss Thing, Miss Tay Swifty. All right? What?
Give me a break.
What a thing. When was the last time she had a boyfriend, I feel like? I can't remember the last time she had one. And this is like breaking news. This is crazy. It's all over the news. Everybody's like, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. What? If you don't know who Travis Kelce is, it because you live under a rock for some reason. Travis
no,
Kelce.
no.
Oh,
Taylor Swift put him on the map, guys.
yes,
Come on.
yes.
Oh
Very true.
my goodness.
That's exactly what happened. I fully,
According to everybody else, right?
yes. He
And
is
his friend moans, right?
Oh yeah. Moans? Oh my god.
Moans.
Moans. The cute little thing they do when they're like saying hi to her when she's up there. As like the little hand
My
wave.
gosh.
Yeah. But Travis Kelce is the tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs and has been making the real unreal relationship just it's craziness how it exploded. So a couple Sundays ago where the Chiefs played the New York Jets, Taylor Swift was in attendance along with actors Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. So now rumors are now circulating that Swift might have a role in Deadpool 3, which she's not new to movies. She's been in movies before. So
her highlight being the Lorax.
stop. She was in the Lorax.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she played the girl character that the boy had a crush on. She was also in that other movie, like a cheerleader, and she was really bad at it or something.
What?
I don't remember what movie that was. But, I mean, why not? Deadpool 3, why not? If they're all there, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, so, I don't know. That whole drama's crazy.
Apparently, Travis Kelce jerseys, they had a nearly 400% sales spike.
Wow.
Yes, I saw that. That's crazy.
That's insane. Meanwhile, this guy has been around forever.
Right.
But as soon as Miss Thing shows up on the scene, I think it's a cover-up, y'all. It's a cover-up. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares, right?
What?
The NFL script.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh my
It's a conspiracy.
Well, it's becoming a huge thing. Anytime the Chiefs play, they're like, oh my gosh, is Taylor going to be there?
She wasn't in Minnesota last week.
She's like, it's too freaking cold for me, everybody. Too cold up there. Those weird northerners.
Hey now.
Oh my gosh. So that whole thing is a thing, and we'll see if
that's a good sentence.
If he becomes the next breakup song, I can't wait. She's gonna the whole new album, Travis Kelce, the album. That's just it.
Goodness.
All of her songs. I can't wait to see it. But
it's something like I picked you up, but you threw me out.
Oh no!
In the end zone.
Oh
yeah.
no! We could have been a touchdown.
No.
But we're just a fumble.
We could have kept this running. But yeah.
Yeah, good one. Goodness gracious. But
my God.
But you intercepted my heart.
That's literally what I was just thinking. You intercepted my heart.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, these things write themselves, okay? Every football analogy, every love analogy, it's there. It writes itself. So we'll see where that goes. Bump that will be there for the breakup or the wedding. We'll be there, okay? Oh. Who knows?
Oh my Lord.
Moving on.
Must we?
Y'all, this is breaking news, okay? Breaking news. The Paw Patrol. The Mighty movie was the premiere film at the weekend of the weekend. This was last weekend, actually, with a $23 million, I guess, premiere with Saw X. Is it Saw X or Saw 10? Okay. I didn't know if it was Saw X or Saw 10. In second place with 18 million. Audiences are still going to the movies, even with silly kid movies and gory R-rated horror films. So that's an interesting side-by-side comparison that both of them actually brought in pretty good money for what they are.
And
they're
so
no Barbie.
No, but no, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Now, the United States currently it's grossed $40.1 million.
Okay.
And has a worldwide box office of $144.3 million.
I saw a lot of commercials for it, so I feel like it had good advertising for what it is. I'm sure kids were like, oh, yes, the Paw Patrol movie. Mommy, Daddy, take me to see it.
Daddy, take me.
Daddy, I want to see the dogs in action. So.
And it cost $26 million to make, so it did very well. I'd call that a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for it. I think we need wholesome movies like that.
How is the not so wholesome movie Saw 10 doing?
Saw 10, let's see. Box office. Let's just top it in. Top it in.
I didn't know they were still making those.
Yeah. I didn't know either.
They sell like crazy. Okay, so as of October 10th, which was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. Yes. It has grossed $34.3 million in the U.S. and worldwide it has made $58.2 million.
Okay.
And it costs. Let's just see how much this puppy costs.
How much did it cost?
It cost $13 million to make.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something to be said that these movies are making money and people are going to see them, even though you could easily wait for them to come on streaming platform. You know, you could easily wait for it to be on the Disney Plus, for the Hulus, the Amazon
That's
Prime.
me.
Exactly. Because it's a lot of work to take especially young kids to the movie theater because they can't talk, they can't get up and walk around. So, you know, it's harder to take them to the theater, especially for like Paw Patrol, where it's like a very specific age. Or even a horror film that this is the 10th installment, and I don't really hear like a desire of people around me to go see a film like this. So it is something to be said that they did make their money back. So, yeah.
What I noticed is that relatively these movies were inexpensive to make.
Yeah.
I think other studios could take notes from that. Looking at you, Disney, you dummy heads.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to Disney this weekend.
Speaking of Disney,
I am.
I'm so jealous.
where was I going with that?
Very exciting.
It was a comment. From last week's video. So Leonie Evans, I think that's pronounced Leonie. I hope I said that right. I was not impressed with the Wish trailer. This was regarding last week's episode when we talked about Wish. And come to think of it, you haven't seen it since. At least I haven't, like the trailer. Like we haven't seen it really advertised anywhere else. Where are you, Disney? Why are you trying to kill us from the shadows? So, where are they? Where are their films? There really is nothing going on the front of Disney right now. They had Elemental. They've got Wish, but where is Wish? We saw an online trailer.
That trash trailer.
But it was only online. It wasn't on TV, or at least I have not seen it advertised on TV. And I watch TV, so that's something to be said. Where are you, Disney?
We should get Joanna's hot take on Wish. Like a fresh perspective.
Yeah, did you watch the trailer for it?
I did not.
Okay.
I've not heard of this.
So
there you go.
Do we want to do this? Are we doing this?
To watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can watch it right now.
Sure.
So to give you an idea of what you're watching, this is supposed to be Disney's celebration of 100 years of animated films. Oh. So it is supposed to be a It took a long time, allegedly, to make this movie. It's celebrating hand-drawn animation mixed with computer animation. And it's supposed to be this big, important film that we've been waiting for. So, just watch that.
Okay. That's the official trailer.
It came out about a couple days ago. Look at the one that's not
it
months
was like
ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Right, but look for the one that's not like months ago.
Oh, there's one from 1 month ago.
No, I don't
that's
think
probably
it was a month ago. Was it a month ago?
I don't know.
It says Wish official trailer 2023.
Well, yeah, okay, let's do
Hang
that.
on, not a month
okay.
ago. It came out like
Okay.
just a couple days ago.
No, it was like a month ago.
It was not.
Dude, I think it was.
No, it wasn't. Hang on. There
Is
was
it
the
like
one
in a
from there was the one
castle?
from 5 months ago,
No.
and then 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find it on.
Send it to her, Ileana.
Final trailer 1 week ago. How about that?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm watching it currently. So is this a storyline to this?
There should be,
Uh,
but
it's
it's an original story.
Yeah.
With a little goat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This Thanksgiving. Okay. It reminds me very much of Rapunzel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so far it just looks like a regular little Disney story.
Yeah. Remember, this is their 100th anniversary.
I suppose, right. There's nothing right now that like pops out to me to make it seem like, yes, 100 years. It just looks like I said, another little regular Disney story with a girl and an animal.
Do the jokes seem like they grab your attention?
No, because it's it's been done before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Data
Like,
collected.
funny
yes.
little, yeah, funny little animal who says something little, cute little saying, cute little joke, haha, hee hee.
Oh, he's supposed to be a proper animal because he's British.
Gonna make your third graders laugh, and they're gonna pee their pants, but everybody else is gonna be like crickets.
Yeah,
he said butt.
Yeah, right. He said butt. Just that minute 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Yeah, I guess it's nothing really special.
No.
That's too bad. I mean, that's too bad. It's Disney. 100 years.
And
yeah,
and Thanksgiving is just right around the corner.
Yeah.
And that's just the sad thing. It's like, come on, we're at 100 years. You have amazing technology to make an incredible film. Okay, you had something like Fantasia 2000, where these animators made art with music and stories that we hadn't seen before, maybe we've heard before but never seen visualized, and it was a masterpiece. It was a true work of art, and you had all these other actors behind it and whatnot. But that, I mean, I don't even know where to go from that. But you've got this, where it's just very, like you said, Rapunzel. It's very cookie cutter. We've seen it before. It's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
They have the capability of making something so much better.
Right.
And they're making that.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Which I would have loved to see, like, you know, another Fantasia, something of that sort, because it hasn't been done since the year 2000. And I feel like that's something new and fresh that we need especially they need to grab everybody's attention again, because we're kind of yawning at the idea of watching a Disney movie. We want to watch the Disney Renaissance films all over again. We want to watch the Little Mermaids, the Lion Kings, the Herculeses, Milans, everything like that.
But with those movies too, they're just, one thing to just notice is how colorful and how everything just pops, you know, like that grabs your attention. At least it does for me. And this one just seems kind of blah. Like there's no like real bright colors like Little Mermaid or even Lion King. It's kind of like faded looking.
Yeah. And that, I feel like that's also been their problem of recently. They want to be realistic without being realistic at the same time. Like you look at the Frozen movie and everything was very blue, and I loved how it looked visually. You had sparkles, you had things that looked realistic. And then you get into the 2D 3D realm and they're trying but not fully, and it's like, where's the color in your animation? This is something that's not been done with a camera. You're not using a camera to do this. Now you can really up it and make it look so magical, like how we remembered from when we were children. So
yeah, exactly. Yep.
This is not, in my opinion, going to be a remembered film, unfortunately.
No. I mean, I already kind of forgot about it.
Jeez Louise, Chicken Little had more color than that, okay?
Oh my gosh,
Golly.
Chicken Little. Good Lord.
All right.
What was it? Home on the Range had more color.
Home on the Range. There was a hypnotic scene in that, all right? They were being hypnotized, and there were more colors in that scene. Goodness gracious. Moving on. Castlevania. Katie, do you want to talk about that for us?
Yes, I do.
All right, go
Now,
for it.
I've not seen it yet. However, it is just premiered on Netflix. It is a new story. It's not following up on what we saw in the first few seasons of Castlevania. This time, we are following Richter Belmont. We're following Richter Belmont, Maria Renard, and Annette. And they are waging war against the demons. Yes, I'm going to watch this when I can. I've got more time now, so I'm actually taking in more content with things. And I'll come back.
That was a great show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. The art.
Not for kids.
Not for kids. No.
Which one?
Not for kids.
Castlevania.
Oh, this is part 2?
Part 1. Part 2 is coming out. Or what did you say? Did it just come
So
out?
it's already out.
Okay.
So the first part of Castlevania was following one set of people,
Yeah.
and there were a few seasons in there, and then it concluded.
There were 4 seasons. Absolutely not for children at all.
No.
Gory.
Language.
Language.
Violence.
Yes.
Okay.
Sexual scenes.
And not completely, like, more
Oh,
suggested.
but
no, they weren't.
enough.
No, they were not. They were suggested. It didn't show much.
It didn't.
It didn't. I remember you said that when I was watching it, and I was like, Where? I was ready to, like, kind of.
Were we watching the same show?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, are you guys watching the same thing?
No.
I remember.
Even Fidel, cousin Fidel was like, oh.
Oh. Prudes. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway.
What I remember is that it was very heavily suggested, but not there. Anyways.
Should I do a live viewing of that right now?
Oh my god.
No.
Pull it up.
No,
Let's take a look at it.
No.
Are there boobies or are there no boobies?
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
There were.
Were there?
Yes.
I don't remember.
There were.
But I have a horrible case of amnesia all the time, so I could totally be wrong.
You're very wrong on this one.
I'm a walking amnesia case.
Anyways. Moving on.
It's
so now
it's a horror show as well.
Yes.
It's starring vampires and demons
and werewolves
and stuff
and
like that.
Satan, not Satan. But it does have Dracula. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I do know. Anyways, so this gosh, I lost my train of thought. So they're following up on a new Belmont, which he is canon to the Castlevania games.
Isn't he the, like, great-grandfather or something of Trevor? Or is he, like, his son? I can't remember. They're related, obviously, somehow.
Yeah,
I feel like he was, like, his great-great-grandfather.
There is a long list of Belmonts. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Castlevania lore.
I am not either.
Yes, there are a ton of games.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But
anyway.
Just the art of that show. They spent their time. They made it look good. They made it spooky. I was like, whoa, that is like the type of scary stuff that I like. Because I don't like scary stuff where I'm left thinking something's going to pop up behind me. You know, I don't like that type of stuff. And we'll get into that in the chunk zone. But the type of stuff where it's like eerie, creepy, just for that time, and then it's gone and I'm done. That's the type of stuff that I like. Because it's cool scary. It's cool scary.
And it's in that, I call it serious anime.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's not that playful anime that, you kind of, you see it and you're like, oh, that's anime. It's that more seriously artistic anime.
Art style.
Yeah. So
it's
really,
not
really cool.
actual people?
They are. Oh, wait.
They're
No, not real life people.
Yeah, no. It's art.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's really helping, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I see it. Okay.
Try harder.
Yeah, I would say that.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. So it's like anime, but it's like the mature anime.
Yeah.
I would.
Almost like if Avatar were more mature. Speaking of which, breaking news, we have a release date. We have a release date for the new Avatar show on Netflix. Are you guys ready?
Really? Which one is
yes,
this?
Are you ready?
Wait. There's so many different Avatar projects going on. Which one is this one?
This is the live action Avatar that's coming to Netflix. It's the show.
Oh. Isn't it 2025 or something like that?
No, it's next year.
Oh,
February of 2024, straight to Netflix.
Yay!
Mark your calendar.
Very nice. Love
that. So I know what I'll be doing in February.
Me too.
As you should too, listeners.
Yeah.
I
Bump
might
that.
check it out.
Be there.
If it's real life people?
Yeah.
That might spark my interest.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my, come on.
Joanna's like, no, that animated garbage.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. Cartoons
okay.
suck.
I heard they were showing boobies in that last one.
Whoa! We said allegedly.
They may or may not. They were flopping everywhere.
No,
Come
they
on.
weren't. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they were. When you watch that scene, when you watch that certain episode again, you'll be like, "Oh, yeah."
Was I wrong?
No.
Yes.
There was maybe
You-
a buttocks, but
Nope.
man.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm looking at some. These are just words, okay, of what's in season 2. A naked man is thrown out of a window. His front and back are briefly seen as he falls.
In Castlevania?
Yes.
That's not even the episode I'm talking about.
Do you remember that, Katie?
I don't remember. I would imagine that would be a very brief thing.
The boobies of a corpse can be seen in season 4 a couple
Yeah.
of times. But it's a dead one, all right?
But
Get your
that's not even what
nastiness
I'm
outta here.
talking about. That's still not what I'm talking about. And you've already
Anyways.
proved me right.
Anyways, this is a family-friendly show. We're moving on. No boobies
Boobies.
here. Dang it.
Gosh, what were we
Moving
talking
on.
about?
SpongeBob now. Guess what, everybody? SpongeBob has been renewed for season 15. Wow.
Yay.
Just
Sorry. I don't care for SpongeBob. I don't care.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh.
So annoying.
Just 1 year ahead of its 25th anniversary. Okay, SpongeBob means a lot to me because I remember watching the very first episode of SpongeBob in 1999 when we lived in Louisiana and watching it on our teeny tiny little box TV, and that episode where SpongeBob is silent for the entire thing, and then they've got the they're like using a little vacuum thing to suck up stuff. It's like not the nematodes. That's the very
reef
first
blower.
one. Yeah, the reef blower to suck up stuff and put everything everywhere. Good one. It's all quiet.
That was a
It
that
was a
was
short.
yeah.
Yeah. The first
very,
one is the nematodes.
yeah, and then when he goes to meet Sandy,
Yeah. Water, Sandy, water.
that was in the summer of '99.
Oh, good times. I remember
Yeah.
that. So SpongeBob means a lot to me, and now that they're doing season 15, it's great. So the storyline storylines going to be explored in the new season will be SpongeBob thinking he has developed an allergy to Krabby Patties and Plankton learning self-defense from Sandy. What?
When I heard that, I was like, "What in the world? An allergy to Krabby Patties?"
Did you know that there is a Patrick Star show, and it's called The Patrick Star Show?
Yes, and it's awful.
Awful.
I
So,
can only imagine.
the what?
I could only imagine.
Oh my, stop, you hater. Oh my gosh. So we'll see. Is it truly an allergy to Krabby Patties? And what will Plankton learning self-defense from Sandy cause problems for the secret formula and Mr. Krabs?
Formula.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Only time will tell, and bump that will be there.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we're going to move on to some sad news, but I feel like it's a bittersweet thing. Obviously, it's sad because someone has passed away, and that someone would be Michael Gambon, most famous for him playing the second Dumbledore. He passes away at 82. Now, he also was in The Insider, The King's Speech, Open Range, Sleepy Hollow, and Layer Cake. Now, why I say it's bittersweet is that it's almost like all of these Harry Potter actors are all starting to get older and pass away, and it's like I just think of them like all together, meeting and like inviting one by one, like, oh, you made it to the party, come on, let's go play Quidditch or something. I don't know, eat in the hall, Something like that.
Ooh, that'd
Not
be
that their
cool.
entire life was Harry Potter, but a lot of them have
But-
been recently passing away. So it's like they're all meeting each other again. So it's sweet.
Yeah, I like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We're trying to, I think this year, once we hibernate during winter.
Yes, those Minnesota winters.
Yes, that we'll start watching, because I have not seen the Harry Potter movies since college, I think.
Wow.
So that was, over 10-ish years ago.
Have you
Yeah.
seen all of them?
I have.
That's
Someone
more
in
than
this
me.
room hasn't. Yeah, someone in this room hasn't.
I have not.
Ugh.
I know.
I know.
Forget SpongeBob. I mean, come
Ileana, grow up and go watch Harry Potter right now.
on. Seriously. And go watch Harry Potter.
Oh.
But
Go to
I
your
was-
room.
Yeah, seriously. I actually started reading the books first, which I loved. And then I think that there's that classic joke of me not knowing Hermione's real name. And I read it as Hermione.
Hermione.
Yes.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yes, but I know better now. And but anyway, this winter I want to start introducing the movies to Ella and Chloe
Yeah.
and see how they like it. I think Ella is starting. We had I thought we had all the books at home, and we can't find the first story.
Oh no.
So I know we looked everywhere, we can't find it. So Brian actually has Ella reading the second book, and she's interested. So I would love to rewatch them all again.
I had a friend send me the ebook, not the ebook, the audio book to listen to, the first one, and so I was doing that and then didn't finish it, but I did start it.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should definitely watch them. They're good.
Yeah, I need to.
They're really good.
I think I left off. Which one didn't I finish? I did not finish Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
Which is an awesome one. That's like
I
one,
never
that's probably
finished
the best
it. And then the ones after that, I never saw. I've seen scenes of them, like I've, scrolling on TV and then it pops up and you're like maybe in the middle or the end of it or something. So I've seen like where the castle is being attacked, stuff like that, but I haven't seen all of it to know exactly what's going on. I remember that famous scene where there's a bunch of Harry Potters in the room. I know that, but I don't know why that is that way. So
Right.
I'll have to go give them a watch. But yeah,
Watch them with me and
You should.
Wesley.
There
okay.
you go.
What did
Watch
that?
party.
Watch party.
Yeah.
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 So, rip to the second Dumbledore. May he rest in
Dang.
peace. All right.
Savage.
What a savage! I just said rip to him,
Rip. Peace
as
out,
in
homie.
a good way. You made it
Peace
bad.
out.
You made it bad. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the chunk zone. Okay, that's your teacher voice screeching through. It failed. Yeah. Brian created this chunk, and he's not here to explain it, so I'll try my best. Basically, create your own horror film. I just read it from the thing. So, I guess what he wanted us to do was choose a classic movie monster, choose a film style, like have it a romantic comedy, a spy thriller, a road trip comedy, whatever. I don't know what he was going with that one, but choose a style. And then who is playing your monster? So I guess maybe either a voice actor or who's in the bodysuit of this person. Or maybe even not bodysuit, like who is the monster? Because sometimes it's not. I'm thinking like, what's that movie? It's a Stephen King.
It?
No, because that's a monster.
The Shining?
No. Oh my gosh.
With Kathy Bates?
Yes.
What
is that one?
Frick.
What is
With
that?
that guy.
Yeah. Kathy Bates. I gotta know it now because it's gonna eat me up. Eat me up. Misery.
Misery.
So
Yes.
obviously she's not wearing a costume, but she is the monster in the film.
Right.
So it could even be like that. So I guess pick your actor or actress. And then is it a kids horror film? Is it a PG-13 or is this like a serious like rated R film? No 18 or no 17 and younger in this film. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. So let's start with number 1. Choose a classic movie monster. Katie, did you choose your movie monster?
I sure did.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going with the werewolf.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh!
Yes. Are we just gonna go down the list, or are we just going one by one, picking our monsters, and then?
Maybe it will make sense for us to go one by one. Or, I'm sorry, not one by one. Wait, yes, one by one. You do all
It
of yours.
doesn't make sense.
You do all of yours so we can get it all through so it doesn't get mixed up.
Okay, so I picked the werewolf, and the person playing the werewolf, which it's not a costume, it's just the person, is Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What?
And it's going to be a tragic love story
Okay.
where his love interest is Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
Yes, and it's her character that's grown up from when she played the girl in E.T. So she remembers her attachment to E.T. And so she's had this idea of monsters and aliens and paranormal things. And then she comes across Danny DeVito. Now Danny DeVito is just working as he's a werewolf.
I'm the
And
werewolf.
And he's just trying to make his way through life, but times are hard because he's a werewolf. And he's just trying to make it. And he's working at a Schlotzsky's. Or Jersey Mike's. That's it. He's working. Yeah, Jersey Mike's. He's working at Jersey Mike's. And so Drew Barrymore, grown-up Drew Barrymore, comes in, and she automatically feels a connection with him. And he's like, "Oh no, I can't have nothing with this broad because then she'll know who I am and she'll find out my secret, and I might tear her up or something."
Oh my god.
And so Drew Barrymore is like, I sense something is there. So she keeps going to this Jersey Mike's. And eventually, he lets down his guard until one night he turns into the werewolf, but it's really just him, shirtless. And he's running around in the streets of Philadelphia. And
Goodness.
she tries to help him, and he's like, "No, stay back, I'm gonna stab you." And she's like, "But no, I know what it's like to have special powers. I met this alien one time." And he's like, "What? You're crazy." And
what is happening?
And Drew Barrymore's like, "No, really. Here's my brother Elliot."
What?
And so Elliot gets on the phone. He's like, "No, really. We met this alien when we were kids. We know we've dealt with this. You're fine.
E.T. phone home.
Yeah, we'll take care of you." And so werewolf Danny DeVito is like, "Okay, maybe I can trust you. Let's go back." And then they have a sandwich. But then the problem is he was trying to walk back with her, but then they got mugged by some thugs. And while trying to save her, he accidentally stabs her. Stabs her. And that's when E.T. comes down and uses his glowy finger to heal her.
Glowy finger. Wow.
Be good.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to be rated PG-13.
Okay. And that's what you came up with.
Wow.
Okay. I'll take a big old pass on watching that movie. I'm sure there's an audience out there for it somewhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Would you watch Katie's werewolf?
I need to come up with a
alien
name
movie?
for it.
Oh my gosh, yes. While you're thinking about that, Joanna, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your movie monster?
So mine is definitely nowhere near as elaborate as Katie.
Mine isn't either. Katie was an anomaly.
It's very short and sweet, but
yes,
my classic movie monster that I chose is from the 1987 movie Predator.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yes. I remember watching that as a kid, freaked me out so bad, but I loved it. And that, for whatever reason, was one of the first that popped in my head.
Yeah.
And the style of film will be a I just lost it. A road trip, like a comedy road trip. Think Hangover, driving to Vegas.
Yeah.
Road trip kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking it's going to be probably R-rated.
Okay.
So,
probably for language.
Probably language and,
Yeah.
Vegas and whatnot.
Yes.
But I don't really have a storyline. That's just going to be... I spent too much time, really thinking about who I really wanted to pick.
Yeah.
Even though it came to my mind quick, but I was like,
Do you have any actors or actresses that would be?
Oh, yeah. And so, who's playing my monster? I don't know, because it'd just be a bodysuit, I would think. Just makeup and,
Yeah.
so.
It's definitely Chris Pratt in there.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay.
It's definitely
yeah,
Chris
I like
Pratt.
that. I like that.
You'd have to have a
so,
stunt guy probably in there to do all the crazy things.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
So I don't know how it would work with them, with Predator going into Vegas and causing a scene and whatnot, but I think it'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. I think I'd watch that one better over Katie's. I'll put that one on a girls' night.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Predator reveals his face, and it is Chris Pratt.
Oh my gosh.
Ow,
and then he's
ow.
like, let's go, girlies.
Let's go party.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen that new sphere in Vegas? It's right over there.
Yes. I saw it being built when I was in Vegas last year.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It was just a big black sphere at that point. There was nothing, no LED or whatever lights they put on, but
super cool looking.
It's big.
Yeah.
Very large. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Did you say that you had a title for your movie?
No.
I came up with one for mine.
No.
I came up with one for mine.
Okay, so what's your title?
The Werewolf, Hungry for Meat.
Oh my god.
I can't have a more straight face than I do right now. A more look of disappointment on my face than I have currently. Just look at my eyeballs, Katie. Look at the disappointment.
Look at my eyeballs.
You can't see them!
Oh, that is low. Joanna, my eyes are open, Joanna.
If you don't know,
I can tell.
Katie has very, very squinty eyes, and we make fun of
I'm
her all the time.
Brock. I'm like Brock from Pokemon.
I'll use my lucky frying pan as a drying pan.
Nothing like jelly donuts.
It's not a jelly donut, Brock. It's a
jelly donut.
rice ball.
But yeah, especially when I'm tired, I look like Brock from Pokemon.
Oh yeah, just straight lines. No eyeballs at all. Can't see those suckers.
It's sad.
Right now, they're not existent.
Or I look like that I look like the bass player from the Electric Company or Electric Mayhem from the Muppets. She just no. Her eyes are closed. I'm talking about the saxophone player. He's got no eyeballs. Somebody in there doesn't have any eyeballs.
There's somebody in the Muppets that has no eyes in the band.
In the Electric Mayhem, there's somebody that does not have eyeballs, and yeah, that's me. Anyway, Ileana, your movie, go.
Hang on, I gotta look it up now.
Oh, there's
The
that
Electric
hang
Mayhem.
on. Yeah.
Okay, so there's two. There's one that literally has just an eye socket with no eyeballs, and then there's that one that just has closed eyeballs. Why does that guy have no eyes?
And then the chick, her eyes are also closed.
Yeah, her eyes are closed. And then the other guy's just wearing... I'm really freaked out that this guy legit has eye sockets but no eyeballs in it.
Gross.
All right, that's actually giving me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. And then that guy's just wearing sunglasses, so I mean...
Wonder what's behind those glasses.
Eyeballs! Eyeballs!
Fun fact, I don't care for the Muppets.
Oh, and the truth is revealed.
Sorry,
You know,
guys.
Wesley didn't either, and then we started watching them because I love the Muppets, and now he's way into them just as much as I am.
Wait,
I
are
mean,
they
Brian-
sunglasses?
Brian loves
No.
Muppets, but I cannot.
Yeah,
Not
that's one thing that Brian and Katie and my mom, I guess, had this bond over the Muppets. Okay, it was always on. You just made a face like Mom. You did it. Anyways, for some reason they had like this obsession with the Muppets, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, let's watch the Muppet movie," and I'm over there like, "Why? What is your attachment to this movie?"
Yes.
I don't get it.
I remember watching it in Germany when I was very little.
Maybe that's what it is. And I wasn't there. Oh,
You weren't alive.
I was
there.
barely there. I was barely there. Okay.
goodness. So,
what's your movie?
Okay, my movie doesn't have a name, but you're gonna get a kick out of this. All right, it is a teen thriller. Okay, so it's rated PG-13. It's for teens. My classic movie monster is a ghost played by Salma Hayek. Okay. Since it's girls' night, this is a girls' night movie, okay? Selma Hayek is my ghost, and she's kind of like, you can see her face. She's not like a ethereal type of like flowing in the wind. Like she's a walking on feet but disappears at the same time as like translucent type of ghost. And these girls are in like this Airbnb type of thing, and they don't know that this place is haunted, okay? So there's Selma Hayek. She is mad because she was bullied by other girls when she was alive.
Ooh, I don't like that.
She's like, you know what? All girls die. All girls, you're being bullied because I was bullied. So the main character girls in my movie, and this is because it's a teen one, are Millie Bobby Brown, Jenna Ortega, Zendaya, and Joey King. Okay.
Joey King.
Okay.
Joey King played Beezus and Ramona and Beezus. No, she played Ramona and Beezus.
I was gonna say,
No, that was Selena Gomez. My bad. Pardon me. So yeah, Joey King. That's that girl. I don't know if you can. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So she.
I thought she was gonna slap somebody.
No, she was throwing a knife.
Okay.
I don't know. Either way, yeah. So that'll be my movie. I don't know what it's gonna be called. Maybe like, like The Sleepover or something, or like, I don't know. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
The
I like it.
Sleepover?
I'd watch it.
Yeah. You would watch it? Yeah, I
would.
think I would too. Like, everybody's got their popcorn, everybody's got like their little wine cooler or something, and we're all like, okay, girls, we're gonna watch this movie. It's got all these other people, but most importantly, it has Selma Hayek, and Selma Hayek is funny. So that's why it's gonna be like a teen thriller, is because I also want it to be like a little bit comical, because I love Selma Hayek in her comedy realm. So I want it to be scary, like I want it to be like a sometimes, but I also want you to laugh while watching it, you know?
Yeah, got
That's
it.
the kind of vibe I'm going for.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. The title is a work in progress. I need some help. I'm not very good at that part.
Me either, girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's my
Spiked
movie.
Sleepover.
The what?
It needs like a scary attribute to it, like spiked sleepover.
The
The
spikening.
spikening.
Yeah. The haunted sleepover.
Or the Barbie and the Haunted Sleepover.
Oh no.
Animated.
I wasn't allowed to watch that one as a kid.
Oh.
Too many
They
ghosts.
invited boys over to the sleepover. Not in my house.
Uh-uh.
We are not watching that in my house.
Who are his parents? Are
Did
they
you call them?
Christians?
No,
Do they go
the
to
boys
church
are
on Sunday?
the boys are sleeping downstairs. The girls are upstairs.
If I hear a doorknob, everyone is dying. If I hear a doorknob,
If I hear
head
you
cut
guys
off.
whispering, that's it.
Didn't
That's
you hate
it.
that when you went to a
Yes.
sleepover and you were like with your friends, obviously, and the parents would come in and they're like, girls, we're trying to sleep. You need to quiet down. It's like,
When you were
why
literally
invite
like
us over?
when you were literally like, we were speaking in sign language.
I know. Like you weren't even that loud. And because it was 3 a.m. and you guys went down to the kitchen for a snack. This is a true story. This happened.
Boop, boop, microwave.
Yep. You go downstairs to the kitchen to get yourself a midnight snack, and your friend drops something, and you guys are like,
Oh, rookie move.
yeah, cracking up, dying on the floor, laughing, but like quiet laughing.
Mom's gonna come.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my god.
Good times. Whew,
And then it's like, that's the time when, like, okay, say it's just a regular school night, and it's just you, and you, like, go to the fridge, and it's just like, it sounds like this. You're not even trying. But when your friends are there, and you're trying to be quiet.
Yes!
Uh-oh!
It gets so chaotic. Everything fell. It's like I see TikToks like that. It seems like it's a universal thing because I see TikToks like that where they'll have like the cup keep bouncing around the kitchen. Like they just keep throwing it after each cut. But it's like that's what it felt like.
The fork just drops.
Somehow it turns on the microwave.
Or you don't catch the microwave in time before it beeps.
When me and my brother...
It causes I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it causes the dogs to wake up also and they're barking.
And the ice maker, the ice maker on the fridge turns on and starts dropping ice out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Your brother what?
So when me and my brother when we were younger, my mom worked nights, and then so my dad was home and he worked like super early in the morning, so he would get up really early and go to bed like way early. And so me and my brother were left like free range in the house, but my dad always like we had to be in bed by, whatever time. And there was no way, like this is during summer break. And I just remember like me and my brother were just in the kitchen just trying to be so quiet. And of course you're not, just like the same examples of like anything is going, like you're trying to be so quiet but it's so loud. And I just remember he was like trying to run from the kitchen and he tripped, like his pants fell down and he like tripped and fell. I lost it so bad. I peed my pants.
Oh no!
So much. Oh my gosh. I peed my pants a lot when I was younger, when I was laughing.
Oh no.
What do you mean when you were younger? Hasn't this happened recently?
Wait. It was like a couple years ago during the tortilla challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Classic.
At my family's
so
cabin.
good.
Classic.
It was not good.
Hey, you're not alone in that, sister. I feel like that's happened to many of us recently as well. Because that's just
that we peed ourselves?
Yes.
I mean, I sneezed earlier. Does that count?
Oh my god.
That happens too. I can't go on trampolines anymore.
Oh no. Is this what age does to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe me, Joanna. She does not believe me.
What?
That things just start shutting down.
Oh no. I already know this, okay? This is so tangent-y. But I've always sat like Asian style, like where I sit on my legs. And my knees.
Crisscross applesauce?
No, not that way. Where you can like just see
No,
my
that's
kneecaps.
the American way.
Yeah. Crisscross applesauce.
I said crisscross applesauce.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where like you sit on top of your feet with your legs folded underneath you. Girl, it can't be like that anymore. All right, as soon as I stand up, like I sit that way at my desk at school. And when I stand up, I get up, I'm like, oh, it hurts. Oh. And I'm like, give me a second, everybody. I need to stretch these out. Oh, and I stand up, I'm like,
gosh.
okay. And we're good. And I walk away. I've sat like that for as long as I can remember. And now it's starting to catch up with me. My little ligaments or whatever are like, you're cut off. Quit doing that to us. You're rubbing us against the bone, and we don't like that. So,
I hear ya. Yep.
I just need a ghost movie with Selma Hayek, okay? That's all I'm asking for.
I just want a werewolf movie with Danny DeVito.
You're not gonna get it.
Wasn't he in a movie with a tail with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Am I thinking of the wrong guy?
He
No,
played.
wait,
he was in a
no.
movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where they played
No.
like brothers.
I'm thinking Rob Schneider. He had a tail.
Rob Schneider has
Oh,
a
Rob
tail.
That guy.
That's a joke between me and Brian.
That's
We have
a good one.
Snyder as the carrot.
I watched him recently in this movie with, oh my gosh, what's her name? Regina George.
Oh,
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel
Yeah, that's
McAdams.
it.
Yes.
It's the hot chick. So funny.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. He like switches bodies with Rob Schneider's character, who's like this junkie guy, and then Rachel McAdams is like a high school cheerleader, and they swap bodies. And
Ew.
Rachel's in Rob Schneider's body, like, oh my gosh, I have a type of thing. How do I use it? Help me out, girl. Well, can I see it real quick? Just type of stuff like that.
That
It's
makes
so
me feel
funny.
uncomfortable.
So funny.
That sounds like a Rob Schneider film.
Oh yeah,
Gosh.
2002 when everything
Oh,
was free
my-
reign.
Oh my lord.
What a time that was. Times have
Jeez
changed. And with that will conclude this week's episode of Bump That. Woo, with Rob Schneider. Brian will be happy to hear that.
Rob Schneider's Wang.
So, let us know. Would you watch Joanna's movie that she never came up with a name for, but sounded very good? The Las Vegas trip. Would you guys watch that film? Or would you watch KT's Werewolf E.T. spin-off film? I don't even know. Or would you watch my Ghost Selma Hayek meets Girls Night Slumber Party?
I just had a brilliant idea.
What?
Danny DeVito's werewolf character will be named Mike. It'll be called Jersey Mike.
Stop! Oh my gosh. The heck?
Jersey Mike's Wild Ride.
Okay, that's your title.
And we're done for today. Bye.
Goodness gracious. I know what mine's gonna be called. The Slipper. Yeah. The Slipper.
You're sticking with that?
Yeah, why not? The Slumber Party, The Slipper. Maybe that's the name of Selma Hayek's ghost, The Slipper. I don't know. She slips in and out of rooms. The Slipper. Ooh.
Oh,
Spooky name,
I
right?
get it.
Yeah. She's picking up what I'm putting down. Would you guys watch my movie? After they heard the title, they were like, never mind. I was going to watch it, and now I'm taking it back. So let us know down in the comments, did you enjoy this episode or not? I mean, it's girls' night, so I don't really care if you didn't enjoy the episode. It was good, all right?
It was good.
So thank you, Joanna, for being here with us and taking over Brian's place. We appreciate it. We've got KT in this corner.
Flippies.
And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off.
Wait, what about Joanna?
Oh, and we've got Joanna in this corner.
Yeah, it's me. Hi.
I'm the problem. It's me. And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in next week's episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.